Subscribe to Cooking and Travel by Dr. Papure Borua and press on the bell icon for all notifications.
Everybody, and welcome back to my channel. On the request of my friend Pallavi Datta, a friend of mine from the university, I would like to present before you how I made this particular bread. It's a very easy recipe, and at this time of lockdown, it's a very easy way to get a good bread at home. So at first, I will take 3/4 cups of lukewarm water, and I will just put in 2 tablespoons of sugar, and I will just have to activate the yeast. So I am taking here, say this is 1 and the second teaspoon and a little more, say 2.5 teaspoons of yeast, and I have to mix it properly and let it rise. Okay, or in fact I'm keeping the yeast covered for 5 minutes so that it will activate. But we have to first mix it properly so that all the lumps disappear. Okay, and this is very important step, otherwise there's a problem with the bread. So we are going to now keep it covered for 5 minutes. This is how the yeast looks now after 5 minutes. I had covered and kept it. Now here I will need around 2 cups of maida. You can choose for atta also. There is refined flour there. So, and I will also need 1 tablespoon of milk powder, any milk powder that you know, and of course 1 tablespoon of oil. Apart from that, I'll also need say 1 teaspoon of salt there. So all of them I'll put inside this. Now the mixture there directly goes in. We need to sieve it. Normally we do the sieving when we are talking about making bread, but now we're just putting things together, and this is also the one that's going in, and of course this also, that is the oil. Apart from that, I'll also use some tutti frutti today. So I have some colored tutti frutti here. I just smear it with some maida or refined flour so that they spread everywhere. So I'll mix them together and also throw them in. Okay, now I'm going to give it a nice mix and knead it in a way. I'm going to knead it like we knead a dough, right? When we are making rotis, for instance, how we knead it. At first I'm using the spatula. After that I'm going to use my hands and knead the dough. So after kneading for some time, this is how it looks. Look at that. We have a very nice and soft and spongy sort of a dough, and this dough is now going to rest for an hour. We'll have to give some time for it to rise up. So it will rest for an hour. I'll just put it in the same bowl in which I had put the yeast, and we mixed it up, and now we have to cover it up with a little bit of oil. In fact, the process of bread making is same for most of the times. We just need to follow the steps and it comes out easy and nice. Right. So that's it. We're just covering it with some oil, and now I'm going to cover with some paper or with some plastic paper and let it warm up. Now I just use a cling film and then try and cover it up properly. Okay, so that's done, and now this is going to rest. I'm going to put it near a window there so that it warms up and it really puffs up. This will be there for in the warm place, in a very warm place, for say around 1 hour. So this is how I'm leaving it near a window for an hour. It was a little bit cloudy, so it took 1.5 hours for the bread to rise up. Okay, see, it's risen up, almost double the size. And now I'm going to take it out. See how fluffy it looks. I'm going to knead it again for 2 more minutes. So this is done after 2 minutes, and see here, I've greased a pan like this, and now I'll put the dough here like this and try to give it the shape of the pan. And again I'll cover and keep it for 15 more minutes. Okay, the second time we allow it to rise it a bit, because it normally will not rise after it's in the oven. So I have given it the shape of the pan, and now I'm going to cover and keep it for 15 minutes. Very cloudy weather today, so it took almost half an hour for the dough to rise this way, and we need to be very careful that the dough has to rise to an optimal level, because once you put in the oven it's not going to rise anymore. This is the size that you're going to have in. So now this is ready to go into a preheated oven at 180 degrees centigrade. I have already preheated it for 15 minutes. Before I put in the oven, I have to smear it with some milk. Normally in the non-vegetarian recipes we use the egg yolk or the egg white, in fact, but now here I'm using the milk. This way all around I'm just going to smear it with milk and put in the oven at 180 degrees centigrade for 25 to 30 minutes. So that's my bread out of the oven. Doesn't it look good? Right, now there's another thing, another step. I need to cover and keep it for some time till it gets cool. So I've covered it up and kept for some time till it gets cool there. Anyway, my bread is done. After almost 10 minutes or so, I just want to touch it. Yes, you can touch it. Just try and invert it. Yes, that's done. Beautifully done up, and the bread is ready. That's it. Looks good. I need to cut and see how it looks now. So that's my bread right out of the oven. You see how beautiful the shape is and everything, the texture, everything. It's worth a try, I tell you. So let me cut and see how it looks there. See how nicely baked it came out to be. So I hope you love this recipe. You'll try it out. Do give it a like and a thumbs up. And of course subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Thank you so much for watching.